Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your daily tarot. Don't mind me. I am a hot mess today. At the bottom of the deck, we have Changing Faces. Beneath that, we have Black Wands Redemption. Sorry. Changing how you show up in the world. Changing maybe what you look like. Taking on a different version of yourself, perhaps. Recommitting to... There is a sense of recommitting to a goal that you've had in the air for me today. And I feel like that fits. Recommitting to a version of yourself that you've tucked away, perhaps. At one point, bringing that back out. We have Magician at the bottom of the deck here. It is the first card of the deck. Technically, it's number 1, but Fool is before that. It's a 0, but in this deck, Magician speaks of making decisions, and because it's the first card, making the decision to start, to begin, to give yourself a new beginning. I'm rushing a little bit because I'm quite behind. I did that. Let's see if anything wants to come out. Okay, quick. Song of the Sea. Maybe we'll just read those two today. Piercing the Mist. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Interesting. 8 of Wands, fast forward movement. I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Devil. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands can tend to be a bit impulsive. And, let's see here. The 9 of Swords and Death. The Hermit. Okay, let me see these real quick. Sweet Temptation. Oh, man. Alright, let's see what Song of the Sea. We got Song of the Sea reversed. Then we got Sweet Temptation. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Seal's wooden sword is ringed with ivy, showing her total lack of aggression. When we confide in our most trusted friend, we must lower our defenses and be ready to listen. We should anticipate advice that we don't like or wisdom that unfolds slowly and gradually, like the Song of Oceana herself. Piercing the Mist. Oh, this reading's going to take me too long. Piercing the Mist is at the bottom of the deck. Beneath that is Prove Yourself. So I'm seeing something about patience. Sweet Temptation speaks of taking a bit of a break to enjoy yourself, to have a sweet treat. But there comes a time when you have to get back to work. Lilac Be Sweet places flowers to remember her friend, wishing he was close by. She doesn't realize that he's right beside her, watching in spirit, because grief has clouded all, even the sun. However, just like the sun struggling to break through, hope lives even in despair. Even if it seems remote and veiled, the light of the sun will eventually pierce the mist, and the scale of our pain becomes visible. The pain might be vast, but it is not infinite. It will have an end and an escape. I feel like Song of the Sea reversed is asking you to be open and honest with yourself about something, about your pain, about where you've been stuck. Sweet Temptation is saying that you've had enough of a break. Now it's time to get back to work. It's time to move forward. You need to go on an adventurous quest, break out of your routine, and explore, is the Knight of Wands. Then the Page of Wands. You have a lot of excitement, but you need to find some focus. I think that something is wanting your energy, or there's a goal or something that excites you that you need to put your energy and focus into. The Devil, I feel like, is a warning against making decisions that hurt you and other people. You know, move with integrity toward whatever it is that is calling you, of course. The Nine of Swords with Death. There is a fear you need to face. This card also warns you to protect yourself from the cruelty of others. If there is something that you are starting on again, I advise you to keep it as close to the chest as possible. Not everyone has your happiness and best interest in mind. Sometimes people get jealous that maybe you're doing more than them. When you start, you're at such a vulnerable place. But I think that with the Death card here, you are facing that fear. You're going through a transformation. The Hermit, see how it looks like that being is like, has been like shot up into the light from the darkness. All right, so I feel like follow the nudge. Allow yourself to be motivated by the pain. Be motivated by the break that you've taken. And be ready to start again. Go ahead and start again, I mean. We have the Five of Swords beneath the Eight of Wands. Sometimes our thoughts about something can leave us a little bit imbalanced. So it'll be important for you to perhaps do something that balances your mind, that helps you bring a little bit more focus to some of those racing thoughts. We should anticipate advice that we don't like, or wisdom that unfolds slowly and gradually, like the Song of Oceana herself. Be open to truth. Be open to the truth about your situation. Be open to the fact that it's time to get moving. It's time to leave the pain behind. allow it to motivate you to move forward with what it is that you want to move forward with. All right, good night. Thank you.